Jacob, I will not let go unless you bless me. Then Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until the breaking of day. Now when he saw that he did not prevail against him, he touched the socket of his hip, and the socket of Jacob's hip was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaks. But he said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. That's Genesis chapter 32, verses 24 and 26. This event in Jacob's life came after a long battle for the woman of his dreams. He had diligently worked for his wife, Rachel, for a total of 14 years. He had hope and expectation behind his efforts. Many of us pray once and immediately get angry with God when he doesn't give us what we prayed for. Not Jacob. He held on to what he knew God had for him at the end of his labor. He had his eyes set on his blessing and wouldn't let go until he had it. But here we see Jacob once again in the midst of a battle, but this one was a little battle of flesh and blood. He is contending with the supernatural. Jacob had been taught by the fathers of past generations, Abraham and Isaac, about the power of provision of the one true God. He knew that as he came in contact with him, capital H, he knew that as he came in contact with him, he had an open invitation to request a blessing, and the blessing is what he got. And the blessing comes from Genesis chapter 32, verses 27 and 30. And it says, So he said to him, What is your name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Isreal. For you have struggled with God and with men and have prevailed. Then Jacob asked, saying, Tell me your name, I pray. And he said, Why is it that you ask about my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. Once again, that's Genesis chapter 32, verses 27 through 30.